Okay, time for some Mabinogi. So we are going to do my Grandmaster missions on my main character first, and then we will be doing Gen 14 with Xanafiedneko. Gen 14 is not very long, so we'll probably have time to do a couple of commerce rounds after that. And during the last 15-20 minutes of the stream, we will talk about the current gachapon that came out on Thursday. So for that gachapon, we'll look at the page and we'll check how much the items are going for in the auction house and see what's worth it and what isn't. Oh, did I check off those quests? Okay, good, I did. So for my Grandmaster missions, we'll be working on Puppetry and Chain Slasher. So let's try the first mission for Chain Slasher, which is a shadow mission. So is this going to be a 1-player or 4-player one? 1-player one, okay. I've been getting the 1-player ones a lot lately for the Chain Slasher one, which are significantly easier than the 4-player ones. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Oh, my spear doesn't affect her? She looks like just a normal human. I'm surprised she's immune. By the way, this is easy. Now we just blast her with a bunch of lightning. Come on. let's charge this up. There we go. Alright, we're done with this mission. So we have 5 chain slasher seals now, and 2 of the puppetry ones. Let's pick up the second and the third mission for puppetry since we're a little bit behind on that one. Okay, what kind of missions are we dealing with here? Okay, we won't do that one. Kill 200 spiders. Yeah, that's doable. Let's go to the Turconiel graveyard. And we can change channels if someone else is using the spiders for whatever. Sometimes the graveyard's taken, depending on what people need to gather. Yeah, there's a person in the graveyard here. So let's go ahead and change channels temporarily. Let's go to channel 5, maybe? Oops, I thought it was on my mage thing. Okay, yeah, there's no one here, so... Now we can just take down these spiders. In fact, it'd be faster if I just use Ninja for this. Let's go ahead and put that there, and where's my shuriken at? Here it is. Okay, so that's 26. And now the spiders are starting to increase in numbers, which is good. More targets to hit. Okay, that's actually just a chick. I didn't know if that was like some other player like transformed or something, trying to gather webs. Okay, 40 more to go. Let's go back to 5. Okay, 18 to go. Two more. Okay, one more. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, we have to get 200. Crap, we've only got 100. Jeez. Okay. Why was I thinking only 100? Well, that's fine. It won't take too much longer. Okay, 60 more. Yeah, 24 more to go. More. Okay, 5 more. Alright, let's get back to Tara Castle. Have to wait for the game to realize I'm out of combat. We can go ahead and unequip this shuriken while I wait, though. There we go. And then we'll have our third seal for puppetry. And let's check off that quest. Okay, so I need 7 more puppetry seals and 5 more chain slasher seals. Okay, so I'm going to switch to Xanafiedneko, so I'll be right back, and then we will do Generation 14, which is Romeo and Juliet. Okay, so let's get started on Gen 14. This one won't take long, it'll probably even go faster than the Hamlet one did. So let's take a look at our storyline and go to Shakespeare. So Romeo and Juliet. So in progress. So we need to talk to Lanier in Avon. So let's use our feather. Oh, and the connection's kind of bad right now. Well, I think we're still okay. Alright, let's talk to Lanier. Okay, so read empty Romeo and Juliet script. So I think when we read that, we'll get a cutscene.
In fair Verona, where we lay our scene, two households, both alike in dignity, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers. As our curtain opens, join us now in this tale of Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, so that quest is done, and now we have the next one. So, Romeo and Juliet. Let's talk to Lanier again. And clear Act 1, Scene 1. So I think for this one we'll be talking to Lanier a little bit more than we will be talking to Marlowe. Oh, and I don't have equipment, so let's see. Where's my things? Still haven't gotten that thing repaired, huh? Okay, we'll use the Shuriken Blossom memories. Okay, so we gotta take all these guys out. I think they're all pretty weak. Oh, okay, so the ones in blue are my allies. Got it. And next part. Wait, now I'm attacking the ones in blue? Okay. Doesn't matter to me, I guess. And cutscene. Let's go talk to Lanier. Okay, bring 2 bottles of milk to Lanier. So I'm gonna go to Philia. And you can do this basically anywhere, but like it's easier to just continent warp and then because like you can only continent warp to Idia or Belvast from Avon. So it's easier if you just continent warp to Idia. Because if you're an elf or a giant or a human, you'll end up like in your hometown. So you'll either end up in Quilla, Philia, or Vales, and all of them have cows that are pretty easy to find. So let's see. Cows are right over here. Right behind this fence. There you are. Where are those bottles at? It's gonna fail because he moved. Yeah, well, there are the 2 bottles of milk. Oh, let's go back to Avon. The reason you don't want to use your feather to return back to Idine is because if you use your feather, then you're gonna have to wait 5 minutes for it to cool down to come back here. So you want to use like Continent Warp or your Traveler's Guide to get to wherever you're going. You could also save like this as like a warp imp location if you wanted to as well. But like there's really no point in wasting a warp imp saving this place. Okay, so now we have Act 1, Scene 2. Okay, so that one's done. Now let's check off the quest. Okay, so we need to talk to Sinid. So we need to go to Para Wrath Royal Castle. And she's on the 2nd floor, so I'll use my scooter because it's a little bit faster than a Nimbus. So she's in the reception room. Okay, and then we go talk to Lunid. So let's go to the page 5 jousting arena. That's pretty close. Then we want a pet that can fly. Oh, here's that shopping area. Drop down here. And is she on the other side here? Yeah. And then we need to go talk to Keith. At the bank. Okay, and then to Pencast. And all the way to Lazaro. Going everywhere in Tara today. Okay, talk to Patton, so he's like near the Stonehenge Shadow Altar thing. There's his tin. Right down here. Okay, complete. Couplet's Ballroom. So now we go back to Avon and talk to Lanier. Oh, wrong side of Avon. Okay, Act 1, Scene 3. So this is pretty simple. We just pay attention to the dialogue and press the yellow button when it shows up. We did something once similar in Hamlet as well. Okay, so this quest is done. And we get our next quest. So back to Lanier. And now we have Act 2, Scene 1. Okay, so this is an RP mission. So sneak under the window without getting caught by the guards. Crap, he's coming right at us. There we go. I don't know what that guy's gonna do. Yeah, now's our chance. This mission's pretty easy for the most part. There we go. Already done. I don't think he'll catch us this time.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Oh, Juliet! I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized.
How camest thou hither? The orchard walls are high, and the place death if my kinsmen find thee.
With love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do, that dares love attempt. Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here. They will murder thee.
But thou love me. Let them find me here. Oh, my life were better ended than I want of thy love. Oh, I am no pilot, yet wert thou far as the farthest sea, I would adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face. Else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek. But that which thou hast heard me speak tonight, fain would I dwell on form, fain, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false.
Lady, by blessed moon, I vow that tips with silver all these fruit treetops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, then constant moon, that monthly changes in her circle orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
Okay, and that quest is done, so complete that. And we get our next quest. So talk to Lanier. Oops, let's see here. There we go. And now we have Act 2, Scene 2. Okay, finally a few enemies to fight. Only 3 of them? That wasn't very many. So that one's done. And then we go back to Lanier. And we have Act 2, Scene 3. And more of these skeletons to take down. Alright, that quest is done. A new story, so talk to Lanier. Act 3, Scene 1. So we're pretty close to the end, I think.
Gentlemen, for shame. Forbear this outrage. Hold, Tybalt. Good Mercutio. I am hurt. What? Art thou hurt?
A scratch. Oh, Mary, 'tis enough.
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door. But 'tis enough. Ask for me tomorrow. You shall find me a brave man. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best. I thought all for the best.
A plague on both your houses. They have made worm's meat of me. I have it, and soundly too. Your houses.
Okay, so now we have this RP mission, so we're gonna get some distance because skills aren't where I want them to be. There we go. That cutscene was actually pretty good considering how old it is. At least like the fight scene in that cutscene in the beginning was really, really well done. Like, that was good. Watching that sword fight. Keeps trying to use that windmill crap. Come on and get over here. There we go. Pretty easy fight. Okay, so this quest is done, and time for the next one. I think there are only like one or two more theater missions left. So, the Lord of Verona. So, talk to Lanier. Act 3, Scene 2. Okay, that quest is done. And Juliet's Love. So this is the next quest. Talk to Lanier. Act 3, Scene 3. Oh, so one of these. So we just need to push that yellow icon to talk when it appears. Alright, so that quest's done. So now we have Juliet's concerns, so talk to Lanier. And we have Act 4, Scene 1. Okay, so get rid of the enemies first. And then gather the herbs. Okay, so we got them all. Okay, complete that quest. So, Juliet's decision. Talk to Lemire. And we have Act 4, Scene 2. Let's get back to the theater. Okay, don't get knocked unconscious. Good advice, I guess. Hopefully it helps a few clouds. It's not the fight where we take him out. Okay, so that quest is done. And back to linear. Act 5, Scene 1. Okay, so this is a RP mission, so I have to adjust my skills really quickly. And then... okay, that's actually the right spot. Let's put that over here, and oh, we have Assault Slash too, that's nice. Oh, I probably have to get those herbs, don't I? Yeah, collect 4 poison herbs and defeat all the monsters. Okay. So we still have to take these guys down. Let's see if we can get these herbs safely now. Okay, that's all the herbs. Alright, so this quest is done. And now we need to do the next one. This should be like the last scene, I think. Like it should just be wrapping up this story and then beating the boss. Yeah, this is the last one, because when we finish it, we get 3 extra strength, 3 extra will, 3 dexterity, 3 intelligence, and 3 luck. So this also helps out your stats, beating this generation. Act 5, Scene 2. Okay, so we have to beat him. I meant to use counter there.
Oh, my love, death hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Lips, oh you, the doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come, unsavory guide, here's to my love.
Oh, Romeo! You dead while still I live! Yet you are still warm. Poison, I see hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl! Drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang on them, to make me die with a restorative. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There, rust and let me die.
Okay, so final boss of Gen 14. So for this one, I'm actually going to want to use my mage stuff, so let's use my knuckles. We'll put this back up here. There we go. I didn't know if the meteor would take him out in one shot or not. And that is the end of Gen 14, Romeo and Juliet. So I will be right back while I let these credits play, and then we will do some commerce. And during the last 15-20 minutes of the stream, we will go over the gacha that came out on Thursday. Okay, so that is the end of that quest. We've watched the credits, and all that's left to do is complete this quest that we have here. And then we gain our 3 strength, will, dex, intelligence, and luck. So that is one of the generations I have to get them for the landed stuff. And also it mentioned that we have... So in your actions window, which you can open by pressing N, or how else do you open actions? Well, you can press N, or you can select it on the menu somewhere down here. Yeah, you can select actions from down here, or you can just press N to open it quickly. But anyway, you'll notice you have a Persona tab. So, some of this stuff is from doing Hamlet, some of this stuff is from doing Romeo and Juliet. But like, you can use Hamlet's Anguish, which will give you 10 more defense and 30 more strength. But it also takes away 10 of your, it takes away 30 of your dexterity and 30 of your intelligence. So there are all these like different buffs. Romeo's Confession gives you 20 dexterity. 20 strength for that one. So let's use something like that. So right now we're using Tybolt's fencing skills, and that gives us 20 extra strength. I wonder how long that lasts. Can you just use that as long as you want? Maybe I should use these more. And then you have Juliet's Feelings, which gives you 90 intelligence. But anyway, you have these like persona actions now that you can use to affect your stats. Okay, so we have a little bit of time left. I knew we'd finish Romeo and Juliet relatively quickly. I think it only took like an hour and a half? 90-ish minutes, 80 minutes, something like that. So if you want to like replay any of those things, you need to shear these paper sheet for pages, or you need to buy pages from the auction house, either one. If you're just hunting for transformations, shear your sheet for pages here. And if you are doing like Grandmaster missions and you need like gold pages to get into the hard mode missions, then you might want to buy them on the auction house, because getting gold pages can take a very long time unless you're willing to really grind for them. And there are also like paper fish here, which is kind of cool. You can see like the different colored papers and like the text on them, and you can fish at this location. And then there's one more fishing location over here too, which is really cool. I mean, it looks basically the same as that one, just it's over in the dark side of Avon. So there are also some fish over here. And Avon also has one of the only graveyards in the game. There's a graveyard here, and they have 9 graves. Let's see, the only other places that have graveyards is Turkhonail and Tailton. And Cobb has 2 graves, and then Belvast has a graveyard, and Turnanag does too, because it mirrors Turkhonail. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Oh yeah, and there's also one in Avalon as well. So there aren't too many graveyards in this game, but there are a few of them, and the one in Avon is one of them. Okay, let's go ahead and do some commerce stuff. So, let's go to the Tara Moon Gate, and we're gonna see if there's anything we can do in Tara for commerce. So let's go ahead and pick up some stuff here. The problem with like commercing from Tara is like there's not always like a lot of goods here. So it's kind of hard to increase my commerce ranking here. What level are we at with Tara anyway? Okay, we recently hit level 5. And I need to hit level 6 before I can get access to these bunk beds. I mean, there's not even very much of those in stock. Well, like, look at this. We only got 5, 8, 7 items we can transport. That's not much. But we're gonna do it anyway because I need to increase my level here. So let's take all this crap and we'll sell it at Turconale. Okay, 31 versus 33. 104 versus 172. And 162. I might sell these at Tailton instead because, like, then we won't have to go as far. And I do need to work on my Tailton rating a little bit as well. So I think we might actually just take this to... We might just take this to Tailton and then, like, sell it there. I don't know where we'll take our Tailton stuff. If we... Yeah, let's do that. We'll get stuff from Tailton and then we'll sell our Tailton stuff somewhere. I might take my Tailton goods overseas. I don't know yet. We'll take them to Belvast or Idia. Okay, there's Tailton. Once we get inside the walls, we're safe. So yeah, we're just gonna do commerce until it's time for the gacha talk. I'm not gonna do any more story stuff today. I think we finished Gen 11 if I'm... No, did we only finish Gen 10 or did we finish Gen 11? I'll check before we pick up more stuff at Tailden. I don't think I can open the chapter guide now. I know we finished Gen 10. No, I don't think we did Gen 11 yet. So if I'm right, then that means we have Gen 11, 12, and 15, and 16, 17, and 18 to do. Yeah, that's probably correct. Maybe. I don't know. For sure. Let's find out. Let's get all this stuff gone. So what do we have left to do? Yeah, we have to finish Gen 15 and 16, so Merchant of Venice and Macbeth. And then, yeah, we have to do Gen 11 and Gen 12. And then all the Saga stuff, which is Gen 17 and 18. The Saga stuff will probably take a really long time. Saga is like really long. Especially like Season 1. That's probably gonna take maybe 2 weeks to get through both of them. And that's if I like do it nearly every day. It'd probably take like about a week and a half. I think we'll start Gen 11 on Wednesday. That's the plan for now. We'll start it like Wednesday or Thursday. I'll probably start Wednesday, but you never know. So we can get 600 of these, or 400 of these, or 600 of these. Wait, which sells more overseas? Okay, these sell for more. Hey, let's get these heat crystals. And we'll take him to Belvast, because the Belvast ship times are a lot shorter. Oh, should I have even gone this way? I guess I could have cut through the Abnea area. Oh well, we're already partway through Column. We'll just go into Dugald Isle and then Cobb. Going straight through the Abnea area may have been a little bit faster, maybe, I'm not sure. But, like, it wouldn't have been that much faster. Like, even if that is a faster path, we would have only saved, like, maybe... maybe like 3 or 4 minutes. Wouldn't have been a very big difference. Go. Sometimes those trees can be annoying and block your ability to click on the door icon to go into the next area. Oh yeah, and you also get the blacksmith manual for Shield of Avon by doing all that stuff. But you do actually need a pretty high rank to craft the Shield of Avon. Like, it's like a difficulty of like 3. We can definitely go around those guys. Okay, here's the entrance to Cobb. And we're not gonna go to Idia because those ship times just take forever. We're gonna go to Belvast. The ship times to get to Belvast are a lot shorter. But if it hasn't departed already, why can't we just board? That makes no sense. Like, it hasn't left yet. So why should we wait for the next ship? How long before the next one leaves? If the next ship is done with its boarding and it'll be departing in like 1 or 2 minutes, then maybe I'll take it to Idia. I'm not gonna go through the full waiting time with this one. No, forget that, because then like it'll be another 2 minutes before we're able to get on, and then it's gonna take like another 5 minutes or 5 or 6 minutes for it to like leave. And that's going to be another 5-minute boat ride all the way over there. So we're looking at about a 14, 15-minute trip. Okay, the next one can be boarded in like 2 minutes. Yeah, they really need to do something about like the ship times and everything. Because this is a massive waste of time. I respect the fact that they kind of make it realistic, like, the travel time does feel kind of realistic, but we don't need these stupid boarding times or anything like that. Like, it's just a waste of everyone's time. Like, just let people get on the ship and then, like, have a countdown for when it's leaving and then, like, have the travel time in there and be done with it. That's the way to do it. We waste way too much time just, like, waiting for these things. Okay, 40 seconds. Okay, so can we board yet? There we go. See, this isn't too bad. We only have about 3 minutes until we depart. 3.5 minutes or so. And then, like, it's only going to be about 3 minutes of travel time. I have no problem with a 5 to 6 minute boat ride altogether. That's not a big deal. I think, like, taking up any more time than that is just kind of a waste of the player's time. So if you're ever gonna like do these long ship rides, especially the ones going from Ulad to Idia, you might want to have like your phone or a tablet or something like close by so you can just work on something else during all this. Because there's really nothing to do except wait. So yeah, the Shield of Avon is a difficulty 3, and you can move this. I'm pretty sure you can move this manual between characters, so you should be able to put it in pet inventory or sell it to someone else or whatever. So if you have another character that's a better blacksmith, you can do it with that character. Or you could like give this scroll to a friend and they can make the shield for you, or something like that. Or you could just work on your blacksmith skills if you want the Shield of Avon. And you have like 30 attempts, like as a count of 30. Like all these useless stamina potions from... Wait, why can't I drop that item? Maybe I can't drop it on the ship. Like all those useless stamina potions from Lanier during Chem 14. I think that quest reward is kind of outdated. Like, what do we need stamina potions like that small for? Like in this day in Mabinogi, they should update the quest so it wouldn't, like, if you got. It'd be better if you got something like maybe a 5 AP pot for every, like, quest that you complete instead of the stamina potions. Because with so many skills and things that we have to level, like, AP shortage is already something that's kind of a problem. Be a little bit more valuable. I don't need to see the cutscene. Okay, so we got 2 minutes before we arrive at Belvast. Alright, really quick, I will be right back, and then we'll be at Belvast. Okay, so we're finally at Belvast. It would be kind of nice if they would add a second ship at Belvast too, so like, if you wanted to get goods from Belvast and sell them in Idia, for example, like if you want to do that, then you have to go all the way back to Port Cobb, and then you have to go from Port Cobb to like Port Quilla or Port Sion, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, that would take a long time. That would probably take over 20 minutes. It'd be helpful if there was just a ship that went straight to Belvast, from Belvast to Idia. Okay, is there anything I want to sell from here? I don't know if I'm going to sell things from here. I do need to work on my Belvast merchant rating at some point. I don't really think I want to focus on that right now. Let's go to Quilla Base Camp. We'll work on our Quilla and Core merchant rating for the time being. Okay, so we'll sell that mint chocolate powder and core for 10 ducats each, so we can take 1,100 of those. Let's expand our map. So the nice thing about commercing in Ivia, like in places like this where there are like big open fields, is that you can mostly leave your commerce mount on cruise control. You can just click way out here and just kind of relax while you're commercing. You do still have to like look around though. Don't be blind. Keep an eye out for bandits because you will run right into them if you're not paying attention to your screen. Like right there. There we go. Oh, almost ran into that one. Firebird, thanks for the follow. Oh, and some bandits showed up. Well, that's fine. One of them managed to stay out of range. Yeah, so today we did Grandmaster missions and we did Gem 14, and now we're doing some commerce, and in about 20 minutes we're probably going to talk about the Gachapon that came out on Thursday. So we'll be taking a look at like the post for that gacha, and I'll be giving my opinions about the items in it. And we'll also be checking the prices on some of the items in the auction house. and previewing them on my character to see what they actually look like. Okay, we should be pretty close to the bridges. I have heard that the in-game cash shop is having a lot of problems. Like, I'm aware of the issue, but I actually never use the in-game cash shop. I always use the one on the website. So it's not really a problem for me, but yeah, hopefully they get that fixed soon. Okay, so where are the bridges at? There should be one right here. Is the other bridge up? Okay, neither of the bridges are currently up, so that means we have to find them ourselves. So it's pretty easy to tell where the bridges are because you'll see all these stones and a part of the bridge down there. So just equip any pair of L rods. Press X. And this bridge will last probably a little over a day, IRL time. Okay, we have to get through the coracle area next. So we'll probably go to Core Village, and then after we reach Core, we'll probably go back to Quilla one more time. And then after that, we'll probably do the Gacha Talk. I don't think I'm going to have time to do any more than a one-way trip each time. Okay, and here's the bridge core. So yeah, we have about... We have about 12 minutes before I want to start talking about the gacha. So we are going to head back to Quilla, and then we'll talk about the gacha after we reach Quilla. And if we run a little late today talking about the gacha, that's okay. It's alright if the stream goes like 5-ish minutes late. Okay, so what should we take back? We can sell 550 of these. And they go for 19 at Quilla. We can sell 600 of these. They go for... Yeah, okay, we'll take these. Because they're only worth 1 ducat less, and we can take 50 more of them than the other thing. I even see where the bandits are. Okay, well, they're nowhere to be found. Oh crap, he's hiding right behind that elephant. Let's go around that guy. Why are we stuck on something? There we go. Okay, turn this way a little bit. Okay, where's that bridge we made? I don't think we can get down that way. We have to go closer to the gate. Oh, we're not gonna fight you. Yeah, I found that bridge over there. Let's find this one. Why not? Like, this bridge needs to be discovered too, and it'll have Xanafiedneko's name above it for until it vanishes, which will be like a one day IRL time, I think. But that can't be right. There has to be a bridge here. Is this bridge broken? I'm gonna try discovering that from the other side. Because that's weird. It should be appearing. I was able to discover the other one, no problem. I wonder if that bridge is broken. If it is, I might have to like take a screenshot of that and like report it. Unless you can only discover the bridges from this side, which would be kind of weird. I'm not sure why they design it that way. Okay, now I'm actually curious enough to stop over there and check like what the problem is for myself. Because we should have been able to discover that bridge from that side. Okay, so I guess you can only discover the bridges that go over there from this side. From, like, wow. I didn't know it mattered. There's something else here, too. That's kind of weird. Ooh, is that, no, that's an ordinary chest. That's not a commerce chest. Too bad. If that was a commerce chest, that'd be awesome. Some lame average chest that has a mace in it. Alright, let's go ahead and put these back over here. And let's get moving. And let's zoom out. There we go. Yeah, I didn't know that you could only discover the bridges from that, that side. Well, wait a minute then. If I would have started commercing from Core instead of Quilla, would I have been able to get over to the other side? Because there were no bridges the first time I came through there. I wonder if I would have been stuck on that side then. That would have been kind of unfortunate. I think they should change that. Yeah, I don't really want to fight any bandits right now because that would just take more time. There we go. I wonder if I can see the maze ruins from here. It's supposed to be like right across from me about now. Crap, I thought I was far enough away from these guys. Okay, is this loser? Jeez, I'm running into all the bandits today. Oh well. No, we're not running into that one. Okay, we got about a minute and a half before I want to talk about the gotcha stuff, and we're pretty close to Quilla now, so we're making pretty good time, actually. Yeah, not too bad of... We're making pretty good time. Okay, so let's go ahead and shrink this back down. And we should be in a safe area now. Here we go. Okay, let's sell all that. And let's go somewhere over here really quick. Yeah, this is a good view of the water. This will do. Alright, I will be right back, and in 1 or 2 minutes we are going to start talking about the gachapon. I'm just going to pull everything up and get everything ready really fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the Moonlit Howls box. So the Moonlit Howls box came out on Thursday, February 2nd, and it's going on until Thursday, March 2nd. So let's take a look at this. Unleash your inner party animal with the new Moonlit Howls box. Fly high with a new pair of wings, or ride the waves with our brand new whale tail. Okay, so let's check these out. So I don't like the way these wings look. I will check them out in the auction house, but these are the pure Moonlit Howls wings, the white ones. And then the black ones are the fallen Moonlit Howls wings. I think these wings look kind of stupid, so we'll see how they actually look in game though. And then there's the special Moonlit Howls outfit for male and female. These two outfits don't look too bad. I don't really have a problem with them. But they're not great either. And then there's, the gloves, the shoes, and all that stuff. And then we have the Moonlit Leopard Ears Wiggling Headband and the Moonlit Wolf Ears Wiggling Headband. So those are those two. And then we have the Moonlit Mouse Ears and the Moonlit Puppy Ears. And then last we have the tails. So we have the Moonlit Wolf Tail, and the Moonlit Puffy Cat Tail, and the Moonlit Leopard Tail, and the Moonlit Whale Tail, which I think looks kind of weird. And let's see items and rates really quick before we actually get into game. So here you can see all the items and rates. You definitely want to check this out before playing any gachapon. So you can see what your chances are to get all the new stuff. The new stuff is at the top, and then the rest of the stuff is below. They do have a couple older tails here, so if you want to get like one of the older tails too, you can get those from this. But yeah, this is the list. I would highly suggest that you click on the items and rates to check this out before you play this gachapon. And now let's actually pull up the game. So now we're going to take a look at some of these items in game. So let's open up our auction house. And let's check out the wings first. So pure Moonlit Howl's wings. So these are the wings. Currently, you can get them for as low as 5 mil. So 5 or 6 mil is about what they're going to cost you right now. And you can't really see the white ones with this background, so change that. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. It just looks kind of dumb to me. But let's go check out the other wings. So you can get those for about 5 or 6 mil. I don't think the price for them is too unreasonable. Like 5 mil isn't that much for wings. I mean, there are a couple of wings that are between like 3 and 5 mil. It's not a huge deal. Let's take a look at the Fallen Moonlit wings. Fallen Moonlit Howl's wings. Okay, so these ones are worth a little bit more, I guess. So these ones are... I still don't like the way these look. These ones are going for as cheap as 9 mil and as high as 20. So anywhere between 9 and 15 mil, probably. That's what they'll cost you. So they're worth basically, like, that's at least 3 million or more than the Pure Moonlit Howl wings. Alright, and let's take a look at the outfits. No, let's take a look at the ears next. So, Moonlit Leopard ears. Wiggling headband. Let's take a look at the leopard ones first. So these are going for 7 mil on average. So it'll cost you about 7.5 mil, depending on when you buy them. And let's go ahead and preview these. These actually don't look too bad. And the price isn't too high. I mean, maybe it's a little pricey, but it's not overpriced, I don't think. And how about the Moonlit Wolf ears? Okay, these are overpriced. Because you have to pay like between 30, you have to pay 30-40 mil, between 30 and 40 mil or more. And that's kind of insane. Yeah, I don't think these look cool enough to justify paying over 30 mil gold for them. Like, I think these should be closer to... I think a more fair price for these would be around like 10 mil, 15 mil, but not 30. That'd be as high as I would price them, 10 or 15. And what about the outfits? Let's go for the outfits next. Special. So we'll take a look at the special outfits, because those are the only ones that matter, because they have the idle animation, which is something Nexon should probably stop doing. It's kind of a ripoff, selling 2 versions of outfits like that. Let's take a look at the male outfit first. So the Special Moonlight Howls outfit for male is going for anywhere between 45 and 60 mil. And that's what that outfit looks like. Oh, and actually, I should take off my weapon so we can see the idle animation. Oh, he's using a different idle animation? Let's see, we can see the idle animation for that one. Right here. So that's what the idle animation for the outfits is. $45 isn't horribly overpriced, but I think if you wait a while to buy this outfit, then it might drop to around $30. Like it might go from being 45 to 60 mil to between 30 and 50 mil. So I think the price would go down for that. And let's take a look at the outfit for female, which is probably way overpriced. Yeah, this is... In most cases, female outfits are overpriced, and I can't preview that one. So these aren't worth it at all. I'd wait for these to drop between 50 and 60 mil at least. Okay, last thing, let's go check out those tails. So let's check out the Moonlit Wolf tail first. And see what that looks like. So currently the Moonlit Wolf tail is going for about 60 mil, 59 mil. And let's change background. It is a really nice looking tail, but I think 60 mil is a little high for it. And I think if you wait a while, this will probably drop by around 9 or 10 mil if you wait a few weeks. So, I mean, I wouldn't buy this thing unless it was maybe like between 40 and 50 mil. I'd try and wait until then. And let's go ahead and have a look at the puffy cattail next. So this is a puffy cattail. It's going for 50 mil. And it does look okay. But I think this tail is worth closer to between 20 and 30 mil. Like 25, 30 mil would be a good price for it. I wouldn't pay 50 million for that. And I love cat stuff in Mabinogi. So let's look at the leopard tail next. So Moonlit leopard tail. So this one's going for around 25, 26 mil. I don't think this is an unreasonable price for a new tail item. I think out of all the tails, the leopard tail is by far the one that's priced the most fairly. So you can see how it looks. It doesn't look too bad if you don't mind a thick tail, honestly. Yeah, it has a pretty good look to it, and it's pretty fairly priced. 20, 25 mil, that's a good price for this item. I don't think there are very many tails that are less than 20 mil. There's some that are like 15 mil, but like overall, I think this is a good price, especially considering it's new. I'm not sure if that price will really drop or not, because as it stands, it's kind of a fair price at the moment. Alright, and now let's take a look at the Moonlit Whale tail. So this is... I'm expecting this one to be overpriced because we've never really had a tail like this before. And personally, I think it looks a little weird, but some people might like it. Okay, so maybe it's not that popular because it's only going for like 22, 26 million. Yeah, I don't know. That just looks a little odd. Now, are the red markings on the whale tail, can those come in different colors? Can you dye that? I wonder if you can, like, dye that. Let's see if it's red for both. Yeah. Oh no, wait. This time the markings are white. So maybe the markings on the whale tail are dyeable. Because the markings on this one are white, and the markings for this one are red. So you might be able to dye the markings on the back of the whale tail. Yeah, this is an interesting... I think it's an interesting choice to release a tail like this. But overall, like, it's not something that I'm after. And I guess it's not very popular given the price, but I mean, if someone really likes it and really wants it, then I guess it's kind of good that it's not that popular, because that means it's selling for a low affordable price, because like 22 million isn't that bad for a new tail item. Like, that is actually better than I was expecting. I was either expecting these to be around 20 to 30 mil if they weren't popular, and I was expecting them to be like 40, 50, 60 mil if they were popular. So yeah, 22, 26 mil, that's not bad for the tail, and it looks like you can dye the markings since they come in different colors. Do the bands around the tail come in different colors too? That one's like that little band thing. Is that a different color on the other one? It might not be. Wait a minute, that's more of a silver color. That's more of like a bronzish gold. Yeah, so you might be able to dye that band too. Huh, interesting. Well, at least it has some, like, options for dyeing. I'm not sure if you can actually dye the tail itself. Probably not. Probably just the markings in the band. Anyway, that's the Moonlit Howls box, so this will be ending on Thursday, March 2nd, before the maintenance. I have no intention of really playing this gachapon because, again, I think the wings look awful, and the outfits are okay, but I'm not going to pay over 100 mil for the female one, and to 40 to 50 mil for the male one. The ears are alright too, like, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with these ears, aside from a few of them being overpriced. And the tails are okay too if they drop in price a little bit. So I don't think this gacha is horrible, it's just not something I intend to play. Alright, I will be streaming Mabinogi again on Wednesday, and tomorrow I will be working on Stardew Valley. So that's it for today's stream.